And according to our West Virginia Bureau of Children and Families, approximately 82% of the children who are in foster care are there because of parents with substance abuse-related issues. 82% of our children, and we have thousands more in foster care.
America has a drug problem. Roughly between 21 and 29% of patients who sought treatment for chronic pain had ended up misusing their prescriptions. And out of that percentile, 4 to 6% of them had ended up on much harder street drugs such as heroin. To find out more about the connection between prescription opioids and more illicit street drugs, we got into contact with Dr. Thomas Pope.
But supposedly it's less expensive to get heroin on the street than it is to get prescription pills, Vicodin, Percocets, and other things like that. And so yes, a lot of people end up going directly to illegal drugs.
In 2016, roughly 20% of all adults in the U.S. reported to be suffering from chronic pain. In order to understand the basis of how chronic pain management can turn into addiction, we need to understand how healthcare providers diagnose chronic pain and their management plan for said diagnostics.
And then if you have to remain on medication for a period of 3 months or longer, then they consider that to be chronic pain management, where somebody is not necessarily dependent on it at that time, but they can't get off pain medicines due to their health condition. And then they have to enter into an agreement with a provider, and only one provider, in order to be able to be prescribed medications long term. And then once that agreement is reached, you can prescribe 1 month worth of medication from that point forward.
Let's look at the regulations governing the prescription of opioids from the Virginia Board of Medicine. Part 3, Management of Chronic Pain. Stated under Part A of Section Treatment Plan for Chronic Pain, non-pharmacological and non-opioid treatment for pain shall be given consideration prior to treatment of opioids. That word, non-pharmacological, is an umbrella term given to any method used to prevent health problems without the use of medication. Such methods include massages, acupuncture, physical therapy, pet therapy, or gel packs. This shows that prescribing potentially addictive opioids are not usually the healthcare provider's first line of treatment.
Important to do this. So many Americans have become addicted to the medicines in their medicine cabinets. So
more than 70,200 Americans died from drug overdoses in 2017. We wanted to understand the types of pain management pills that were most commonly being prescribed.
Probably the two most common are Percocet, which is oxycodone, and then Vicodin, which is hydrocodone, would be the two most common, and then Dilaudid would be another common one that they use after surgery.
And according to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, two of the most commonly found prescription drugs in overdose cases are hydrocodone and oxycodone.
The Deputy Attorney General and the Attorney General talked about how prevention is a part of enforcement.
The United States is far too quick to give jail time instead of rehabilitation for opioid addicts. In Washington State, a released inmate has a 129 times higher chance over the general population of a drug overdose within the first 2 weeks of their release.
The premise that addiction is an illness that should be treated, not a criminal act in itself. Recognizing that he was not just a criminal, but a sick person, a pathetic, tortured human being in need of help.
Treating addiction is a daunting task. In order to quit a substance, the patient has to be willing to quit. Roughly 40 to 60% of all former drug addicts relapse.
Tight laws and stiff penalties are not the answer.
I think we all can agree that getting addicted to opioids after having them prescribed from a doctor is a genuine worry. But what other treatment plans are there?
Marijuana.
In a 2016 study, 64% of medical marijuana users reported using it for the treatment of chronic pain. 33 states, as well as the District of Columbia, have already allowed the use of medical marijuana as a treatment plan. However, it is not advised to use street-grade marijuana instead of the prescribed medical-grade marijuana that comes from your doctor. THC, the psychoactive chemical found within marijuana, has been seen to be far greater in today's illicit marijuana than it was 30 years ago. From a sample from 1995, THC levels were about 4% within marijuana. from a sample from 2012, it was seen to be at 12%.
I said this yesterday. This ain't your mama's marijuana. It ain't your mama's marijuana.
No new pain management option is without drawbacks. However, I believe medical-grade marijuana is the wonder drug of the modern world, and that we should continue to research and develop new and exciting uses for it.
We are your community. We want to help you.